You've turned on to Rykerroad.
Well, we have another Billie Eilish, Wildflower, the official lyric video, guys. But we've been digging this album so far because we've gotten quite a few little different like styles of her and you know, relationships or moods, things like that. So Wildflower, legit have no idea how this could go. We say that a lot, but like for real, like I don't know what this is going to be about.
Yeah, I think that with Wildflower, it makes me think maybe it is going to be a little more uppity and kind of like maybe chaotic, but it also could just be very delicate and beautiful, or it's going to be something else. So people loved us or they hated us or they thought we were all okay. Right. So, but no, this is it's just cool to be deep into this album just because again, knowing that it ends with Blue is kind of like what is the roller coaster ride? What's the pacing? What's going to happen here? So, but still terrified of the visual because I hate the ocean, but I'm getting better.
Getting better at it
with this one. Yeah, no. So, all right.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metalhead.
And we're brothers that react to shit. So let's do that tonight. We have Billie Eilish, Wildflower official lyric video. Keeping it.
All right, cool. Acoustic. It's some rain.
Things fall apart. And time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know she was your girl. You showed her the world, but fell out of love, and you both let go. She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her. Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time.
Okay. I was letting that hit. This is okay. So with that, I always say, guys, like light sound, almost like whisper. She is actually not doing that, I feel like, in this one, but it's still the same vibe. So I almost feel like now her, like the sound and like, band and stuff behind has kind of come down.
It's almost like it's matched the dynamic of her.
Yes.
Yeah, very much.
I'm actually really enjoying this little bit of a different lane because like I said, it's almost like she's just a little bit more upfront. But I think it's also because of the words and message that she's talking about as well. The fact of, all I could do was just sit there on your shoulder and let you cry and like all this stuff. Like I didn't know what else to do. I can't do anything else. But this is, man, the more and more I listen to Billie, the more and more we've said, but like, I'm mad that I didn't pay attention to her because of the talent behind her voice and the power that she has in her lyrics. So this is great, guys.
Yeah, this is a very different approach from the rest of the album of what we've been seeing because a lot of this has been very personal as far as like, being the person that was in love or whatever. Now, I'm sure that she's probably somewhere, if this is a love triangle or whatever the proper terminology is of what's happening. But it's interesting that she's kind of an outside perspective on this one.
Yeah.
And it's still emotional. It's like she's still seeing like what's happening with it, and it's like it's taking its toll. And it's just this is a very interesting song. Again, did not go the way that I thought it was going to. Did not think we were going to get just like an acoustic guitar. Yeah. So this is awesome.
All right, well, let's get back into it.
In the back of my mind all the time. Like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sun. Did I cross the line?
Okay. Okay.
Good things don't last, and life moves so fast. I'd never ask who is better. 'Cause she could that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Wanna put it all behind me. But baby, I see her in the back of my
Okay, this is the
all
book.
the time. Feels like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sign. Did I cross the line?
This build is amazing.
They're just
Oh, so much happening.
And I wonder, do you see her in the back of your mind?
oh god. Okay.
My eyes.
Wow. Oh, we're not done?
Oh,
Oh.
ooh.
Stay crying in the hotel. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself.
Yo.
Dude, this is
That
opening
ending.
she's opening wounds, dude. Like this is
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, not that it wasn't like bad or whatever the whole time, but like legit, like at that end right there, I was like, whoa, this took a whole, like another turn again. Man, like I am digging this journey with this, almost like you said, like opening up these wounds, but it does suck that people have to go through these things. And we've talked about that whole cycle of like,
Right.
well, if I don't keep doing, getting hurt and stuff, then I have nothing to write about. But it still sucks. And people still do go through real life things. Like, she's human. Just because she's a superstar and all this stuff doesn't mean that she doesn't feel and she doesn't hurt and all these things.
Right.
People forget that. And until you get songs like this, or they open up those wounds and you're like, oh shit, my bad. And it's like, yeah, I've been trying to fucking tell you in other ways, but you won't listen. So it's just like, this was, again, Wildflower. Like, it really had nothing like to do. So it's like we didn't get that whole thing but it was like, yeah, it was sad and very almost like kind of a mental health thing, but just the name throws you off because you weren't sure what you're going to get. And this just had that very, not acoustic, because we did get more into that, but it was definitely like, again, that kind of like acoustic vibe. And then almost like that, how 21 Pilots comes in with like, now you've got a little bit of a drum line, and then that's kind of all you're basing it off of. But it was just her voice, and very powerful as always. So this was beautiful.
Yeah, especially I would say the instrumentation on this is something that I'm really digging, because, and not that there's anything wrong with it, but listening to stuff like Lunch or like, Bad Guy or things like that, where it's like, no, like those are very 808 heavy. These are beats that she's singing over or doing stuff. And it's, not saying that Phineas can't do both, but it's just the idea of that I assume that he produced the whole record or did everything. So it's cool to be able to see him and her kind of go out their comfort zone a little bit, where it's like, no, like we're not going to be the top 40s thing for this song. It's like, we're going to have some guitar, layer in these strings, do this, do that, build an atmosphere and build a vibe. And that's what's really great about this one. This is just, this actually might be my favorite one off of this so far.
Okay.
Just like musically, how this was put together, and then the implication of the lyrics and everything, like that line of, all I could do was hold you because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And that's, there's been plenty of times I know in my life, and also people that have surrounded me, where like mom's had a story about that, where, somebody was really hurt that she was traveling with, and, she just laid in bed next to her and just let her cry. You know, and it's sometimes it's like that whole like ministry of presence thing where it's like, no, sometimes that's enough. But also to be the one doing that, it does take a toll on you because it's like, I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Hey, right.
You know,
right.
So it's like, it's that mixed in with the idea of, you know, all right, like, you know, like when you touched her, is this how she felt? And like all that, like, dude, it's just, that's a very interesting perspective on it because much like how we've, you know, seen other artists on the channel do this, where it's like saying things either that we have tried to articulate or put together, and she just found a way to be able to say it.
Yeah.
You know, even though it sucks to hear or sucks to think about, like, it's just, this is powerful. This is awesome. And just as we keep going here, it's just, it makes me wonder, like, what is the next song as far as like the dynamic and the vibe and the emotion, because she's limitless, dude. She can literally do anything that she wants.
Agreed.
So, dude, fantastic.
Well, guys, this was incredible, and we cannot wait to go through more. And remember, I hold grudges. If I said that shit, I meant it. If you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch us two idiots react to stuff.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you want to see anything else. We'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.